Dear students, a very warm welcome to our platform of National IAS. I hope आप सभी बहुत अच्छे होंगे और बहुत अच्छे से प्रिपेयर कर रहे होंगे because just few days are remaining in our examination. So चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज का लेक्चर. आज का लेक्चर दोस्तों है probability. Please remember that today's lecture will be probability. So please remember this chapter is an extension of multiple different concepts, for example permutation, combination and so on. Please remember to nail this chapter very beautifully. What you should do, you should first try to understand how this thing operates. I mean permutation combination operates, how to find different probabilities or things. Okay, so now my dear students, let us go through the today's questions. Another thing which I have observed is that not too many questions are not asked from this chapter, so for a while you can skip it. But my dear students, please remember, when I was talking about permutation and combination, many questions have been asked from that arena, so it won't take much for UPSC to just extend it slightly and talk about the chances of winning. Understood? So this is one of the questions which I found in the previous year questions. 2018 it was asked. A bag contains 15 red balls and 20 black balls. Question might seem longer, but it is very easy question. Understood? Yeah. Next question is, two pack of cards are thoroughly mixed and shuffled and two cards are drawn at random, one after the another. What is the probability that both of them are queens? Both of them are queens. So please remember, one after the another two cards have been drawn, and what is the probability that one of them is queen? So we will discuss about that as well. Now my dear students, two dice are rolled simultaneously. Find the probability of getting the sum of 7. So that is another question which we will discuss. Then there is this question which is again very good question, interesting question. A bag with 3 pockets. A bag with 3 pockets. It is known that a bag is with 3 pockets. It is known that one of the pocket contains 2 silver coins, another contains 2 gold coins, and third one contains a silver coin and a gold coin. One of the pocket is opened at random and a coin is drawn. It is found to be silver coin. What is the probability that the other coin in the pocket is a gold coin? Understood this thing? So please remember this thing. This question is really good. We will try to see it. Now let us talk about probability. What is probability? Why do we study it? Please remember, probability is nothing but what are the chances of an event's occurrence. Understood? What are the chances of an event happening? Understood? So please remember, there can be two types of events. Please remember, there can be two types of event. For example, let us say you flip a coin. What is the probability that coin will fall to the ground? You know that it will definitely fall to the ground, right? So that is called sure event. Sure event with the probability of 1. Please remember, probability of 1. That means sure event, it is bound to happen. Please remember, this sure event is bound to happen. At the same time, sun will rise in west in morning, tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, sun will rise in west. Is it possible? Obviously no. So please remember, impossible event. Probability is equal to 0 means impossible events, they can never ever happen. Understood? Is it clear? Now my dear students, please remember, the probability is always given by favorable outcomes. Favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes. Total outcomes. Please remember, this is not about accuracy of an event, how accurately can you predict, but more about what are the chances, right? So please remember, the more number of parameters you will consider, higher will be your accuracy. Is it clear? Okay. Next one is, my dear students, sample space. Sample space means it is a set of all possible outcomes which is denoted by S. Please remember, sample space is denoted by S and which is basically all possible outcomes. So for example, if you throw a die, you can get either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No number greater than 6 or no number lesser than 1 can come on the die, right? Same way, if you toss a coin, either head can come or tail can come. So all the possible outcomes, if you will jot it down at one place, it will be called sample space. Now my dear students, there will be another way to look at it. What are the possible outcomes? Possible outcomes means basically what are the possibilities. For example, when I will talk about sample space, I will document all of them into a single directory. So sample space is directory of all the possible outcomes. Understood this thing? Sample space is a directory of all the possible outcomes. For example, if I will ask you, if I roll a die, let us say if I roll a die, uh, is it possible that one can appear on the top? Obviously one can appear, right? So one is a possible outcome, but when I will talk about sample space, I will talk about 1 2 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Understood? So that is the difference. Please remember. Now my dear students, please remember, if we will toss a fair coin, not unfair coin, but a fair coin, in that case the probability has, there are two possible outcomes, true or false, right? And any one of them will happen. So let us say true is our favorable one. So 1 divided by total number of outcomes, that is 2. So please remember, probability of head will become 1 by 2. Same way in a fair die, let us say probability of getting 1 will be equal to 1 by 6. Understood this thing? Everyone understood this thing? Okay. Now my dear students, certain event, sure event or impossible event we have already discussed. I do not think we had to discuss it again. Let us move forward. We will discuss equally likely events. What is equally likely event? When two events have the same probability of occurrence. For example, if I roll a dice, right, it can come either even or odd, right? So you know that odd numbers are 1 3 5 and even numbers are 2 4 6. So please remember, this will be nothing but 3 by 6. This will also be 3 by 6. That is, same probability is there. Even is having probability of 1 by 2, odd is also having probability of 1 by 2. And that is why both are equally likely events. Understood this thing? Now the second part, which is very important, is complement of an event. Please remember, whenever I will talk about complement, two complements will merge up and make the sample space. For example, this is A bar is equal to S minus A, sample space minus A. Understood? For example, this is even. Then in that case, this will become, sample space will become 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? Minus odd numbers. In that case, you will get these things, right? So please remember, with this thing in mind, please remember that probability of complementary events is always equal to 1. Please remember, this is extremely important. Now you have to tell me one thing, very important. Please comment when I will tell you the question, right? You have rolled a die. Is probability of getting a prime number, please note it very carefully, prime number, and versus probability of getting composite number, are they equally likely event? First part is this, and second part is, are they complementary? Equally likely event, and are they complementary? Please tell. My humble request will be, please tell. Okay. So I hope this is clear. You will tell me the answer. Okay. Now my dear students, by the way, one more thing. No, yes, Karthikeyan, thank you for the correct answer. Please remember, both of them are not equally likely. Neither they are complementary, because they are not making the complete sample space. Understood this thing? Thank you for that. Yes, correct, Karthikeyan. Why? Because you know that prime numbers will be 2 3 and 5, right? At the same time, composite number will be 4 and 6. Which one will be remaining? One is neither prime nor composite. So if you want, so first thing is, they are not equally likely. This will become 1 by 2 probability. this will become 1 by 3 probability, and this will become 1 by 6 probability. Understood? Yes. Thank you, Tanmay, for that answer. है ना? They are neither complementary nor equally likely. Yes, correct. है ना? Okay. Another thing is, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Those who are watching. Okay. है ना? So yeah, mutually exclusive and exhaustive event. If I will talk about two events A and B related to an experiment E having sample space S are known as mutually exclusive if they do not have any common event. Please remember, if the common event is 0, in that case you will call that mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive. For example, prime number and composite number, right? The numbers which are prime can never be composite, right? And the numbers which are composite can never be prime. So that is why they both mutually exclude each other. They both mutually exclude each other, and their intersection is equal to 0. Please remember, this is extremely important to note it down. Understood? Understood? And then mutually exhaustive. What does that mean? Please remember, exhaustive means if I will add up their probability, they will become sample space. For example, 1 plus prime number plus composite numbers will become mutually exhaustive. They will be mutually exhaustive because they are exhausting the sample space. Understood this thing? Is it clear? Please remember these definitions because often questions are framed around these lines. So in mutually exclusive, what will be the key parameter? That commonality is 0. In exhaustive event, it will be the sum of everyone's probability will be equal to 1. Understood this thing? So to some extent, exhaustive events are something like complementary events. Now, my dear students, there are dependent and independent events. What are they? My dear students, please remember, dependent means when the outcome will start depending on the previous event. Understood? For example, yes. I'm trying to just think of an idea, or maybe yeah, let us say El Nino, right? So what is the probability of getting El Nino this year? Let us say it is 1 by 11 because it is a cyclic event, right? So this year El Nino's probability is 1 by 11, and the moment El Nino will happen, obviously you know that what will happen in India. Will it be flooding condition or drought condition? Most probably, I am not very sure, but as far as I remember, it will be drought condition, right? Hai na? So yeah, thank you Karthikeyan for confirming that, drought condition. So my dear students, you know that if the El Nino will be happening, then drought is happening. That means if drought is there, drought is somewhere dependent on El Nino, right? Then there are other parameters, maybe Indian Ocean dipole and other things which may further impact this drought. But eventually drought is a dependent event. Understood? So its probability will also depend on probability of all the affecting factors. Understood this thing? Whereas independent events are the events which are totally independent of each other. That means occurrence of one event will not affect the occurrence of some other event. Understood this thing? For example, tossing a coin. Obviously, you cannot tell if I toss a coin and tell you that this time tail came. Then again, if I will tell, you cannot tell with surety, okay, tail will come or head will come, right? It will be always 50-50, right? The next coin toss does not depend on the previous toss, right? So that is called independent event, right? P A and B is equal to P A intersection B is equal to P A into B. So that is the formula which is followed for independent events. So please remember, this is again extremely important, and again questions are framed around these concepts. Then shall we move forward? My dear students, please remember, addition rule of probability is there. What will happen if two events A and B are mutually exclusive? The probability that A or B will occur is the sum of probability of such event. Why we are saying that? Because what happens? A union B. This is a set theory question. A plus B plus minus A intersection B. This is the formula. This is the actual formula. Please remember, you can note it down. Probability you can add probability of A union B. That means A plus B, or the whatever is common. For example, this is there. So A union B is something like this. Please remember, A union B will be something like this, right? Will be equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Understood? What is A intersection B, my dear students? This is nothing but this common area. This is nothing but this common area. So please remember, this is A intersection B, and green color one is A union B. So please remember this thing. This is extremely important to understand and remember. So please remember, it is also known as A or B. This is also represented as A or B. A union B can also be represented as A or B. At the same time, A intersection B can be represented as A and B. A and B. So please remember, never ever get confused by this notion. And you know that in mutually exclusive event, this becomes 0. Mutually exclusive event, P A intersection B will be equal to 0, and hence this becomes this. This formula becomes this. Understood this thing? Understood this thing? Is it clear? So please remember, this is a basic formula, and based on that we can reduce it. Understood? So this is called addition rule. Yes, clear. That's great. That's great. Now next one is multiplication theorem, right? When two events A and B are mutually exclusive, the probability of A and B will occur together simultaneously is given as A intersection B. Probability of A intersection B will be equal to PA multiplied by P. B given that A has happened. B given that A has happened. So please remember this formula, these two formulas, where A and B should be independent events. Please remember, this is extremely important, and we will see how to apply it. Please remember, we will definitely see how to apply it. Clear? So yeah. Now my dear students, law of total probability says that the sum basically PA plus P, total probability is basically 1. Total probability is always 1. Please remember, is always 1. That is the main crux. If you want to read it, you can read it at your leisure time. I will put this slide in my Telegram channel for you to refer. Understood? Then let us move towards conditional probability. And total probability is 1. Please remember, total probability at max can be 1. 100% surety, more than that cannot happen, right? Then conditional probability of an event B in relation to an event is probability that event B occurs given that event A has already occurred. So please remember, this is denoted as P B given that A has happened. So this will be nothing but P B intersection A divided by PA. So please remember, whatever was at the bottom will remain at the bottom. At the top it will become intersection. So please remember this formula. Understood? This is the formula for conditional probability. This is the formula for conditional probability. Understood? Its further derivation will lead you to Bayes theorem. So if you want to refer to that, please try to refer on your own. But I don't think that was that much important, so I skipped it for the time being. Understood? Now tossing coin, if you see single or multiple coins can be tossed, and question can be set accordingly. For example, usually they ask if three coins are tossed simultaneously. 3 coins are tossed simultaneously. What is the probability of getting 2 tail and 1 head? What is the probability of getting 2 tail and 1 head? Understood this thing? Then dice related problems. Obviously single dice is there. Multiple dice problem we have seen that the face should sum up to, let us say, 7 or 8 or whatever is there, right? So please remember this thing. Then there is pack of card related problem. Please remember, pack of card related problem. So you know that in a deck of cards there are 52 cards. How many cards are there? 52 cards are there. If you see red cards, there are 26 cards. There are 26 cards. And then in black cards again, black and red. Please remember, black and red. 26 cards are there. And in these red or black, there are different types of shade. For example, diamond is there. So 13 cards will be there. Please remember, one is not there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Understood? And then there is A, and then J, K, Q. So J, K, Q are called face cards. J, K, Q are called face cards because faces are painted on them, right? J, Q, K, sorry. I should have written J, Q, K, right? These are called face cards, right? Please remember this thing. Same way, red color heart is there. So you all know this English name. Please remember. Spade is in black color. Please remember, spade is in black color, and again there are 13 cards from A to 10 and then JQK है ना. इसके अलावा please remember club is there, then again it is A 2 3 4 5 6 10 and JQK. So please remember this is the complete set, है ना. Please remember this is the complete set, right? So please try to remember. Clear? Now my dear students, let us go back to the formula. Let us go towards the formula. A bag contains 15 red balls and 20 black balls. 15 red balls and 20 black balls. Each ball is numbered either 1, 2 or 3, right? So each ball may be numbered 1, 2 or 3. So let us make a table, right? Quickly. First one is red, then this is black, and then this is total. My dear students, you know that total, if I will talk about, there are 15 red balls. Then 20 black balls are there, right? Each ball will be numbered 1, 2 or 3, right? 1, 2 or 3. So if you will talk about red ball, please remember 20% of red balls are numbered 1. 20% of red balls means 1/5 of the red balls. That means 3 balls will be numbered 1. So please remember, I have not even tried to pick up the pen and calculate 20% of red ball. Why? Because I knew that 20% means nothing but 1/5. Understood? Then 40% of them is numbered 3. You know that 20% balls refer to 3. So 40% will double. So you know that 6 balls will be numbered 3. Right? 6 balls will be numbered 3. Right? Now my dear students, how many balls are remaining? 6 plus 3 is 9. And then 15 minus 9 will be 6. So 6 balls will be there, which will be numbered 2. Right? Same way try it for black color. 20 total balls are there. If you will see, among black balls, 45% are numbered 2. So 45% of 10 will be 4.5. 20 will be 9. 20 will be 9. So my dear students, 9 balls will be numbered 2. Right? 30% are numbered 3. 30% are numbered 3 means 10 balls. Out of 10 balls, 3 will be numbered 3. Out of 20 balls, it will be 6. So 9 plus 6 will become 15. So 5 balls will be numbered 1. Now the boy picks a ball at random, right? He wins if the ball is red and numbered 3. He will win when the ball is red and numbered 3. So this is winning card, this is winning ball. Or if it is black and numbered 1 and 2. If it is black and numbered 1 and 2. So this is again winning card, right? This area is again winning area. So how many balls can make him win? You can see that favorable outcomes will be 5 plus 9 plus 6. That is equal to 20. 20 balls can make him win. And what are the total number of balls? Please remember it is 35. So 20 upon 35, that is equal to 4 by 7. So the correct answer will be B. All of you agree with this? Understood this? It might seem a little bit longer, but if you will practice it, trust me, within minutes you can solve it. This is kind of low hanging fruit. Next one, 2 pack of cards are thoroughly mixed and shuffled and 2 cards are drawn at random. So my dear students, one deck of card has 52 cards, another deck has 52 cards. Total will be 104 cards, right? Total will be 104 cards, right? Now 2 cards are drawn at random and one after another. What is the probability that both of them are queens? So please remember, this will have 4 queens. Obviously you can understand that. This will also have 4 queens. So in total there are 8 queens, right? But what will happen when you will first draw the card? Achha, by the way, what will we students do as mistake? Okay, 2 cards are to be drawn. 4 by 52 or maybe 8 by 52 multiplied by 4 by 52, and eventually that will become 1 by 13 into 1 by 13. The answer is D. No, my dear students, the moment you will do this, you will be wrong. Why? Because both the cards have been both deck of cards have been shuffled. Please remember, both deck of cards have been shuffled. So this is 104. This is 104. Out of that, 8 queen are there. So 8 upon 104. That is the first card you will pick. Will have the probability of getting queen. Right? First card for the first card. Now is there anywhere written replacement is there? Obviously you know that there is no replacement. Right? Nowhere replacement has been said. Right? So now my dear students, once you have picked one card, what is the total number of cards remaining? It is 103. Less than one card has been removed. So it is 103, right? Now one queen has been removed because obviously you thought that okay, first should be queen. So first queen has been removed. So out of 8, now how many queens are remaining? 7 queens are remaining, right? Now if you want, you can cancel it and then try to find out the answer. Let us try it out. This will become 2. I am dividing it by 4 and this will become 26. This will be 13. So please remember 1 by 13 multiplied by 7 by 103. If I am correct, 103 is not divisible by 7 and the answer should be this. C. 7 by, right? C should be the answer. Please remember C should be the answer. Understood? 7 by 1339. So please remember 7 by 1339 will be the answer. So please remember this thing. This is extremely important. Again, I'm again and again repeating it. Thank you, Tanmay. Yes, you are very correct. Got it? Please don't do this kind of mistake which I was telling you initially. And students often do this thing wrong. Okay, now my dear students, 2 dices are rolled. So often you might have seen this kind of table, right? 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, right? 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, right? And then 2, 1, 2, 2, right? And so on up to 2, 6. And so on it will go on up to 6, 1, 6, 2, and so on it will go up to 6, 6. Understood this thing? My dear students, if you want to get the probability of getting 7, so please remember 6 plus 1 will be 7. So this complete row will be our aim, right? If you do not want to get into that much, just think logically, right? 1 to 6 is the total possibility, right? You know that 1 plus 6 or 6 plus 1, that will be 6, right? Then 2 plus 5 or 5 plus 2 will be equal to 7, right? Then again if I will try, what will it be? 3 plus 4 is equal to 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So in total, if you can see, 6 possibilities are there. 3 here and 3 here. So 6 possibilities are there. Please remember 6 possibilities are there. And out of how many total? Out of total, how many? So please remember it will be 36. 6 in this direction, 6 in bottom direction, right? So it will be 36 divided by 36. So 6 by 36 will be 1 by 6. That is C will be the correct answer. Understood this thing? Understood this thing? 6 on this row and 6 in this column. So 6 into 6, 36. That is the total number of possibilities. Is it clear? Yes. Seems like no, Karthikeyan, it is actually 1 by 6. You are correct actually. Anna? That is great. Now my dear students, a bag with 3 pockets, it is known that one of the pocket contains 2 silver coins, other contains 2 gold coins, and third one contains a silver and gold coin. So let me make 3 bags, 3 pockets or 3 bags, whatever is there. Now you know that one has 2 silver coins, another one contains 2 gold coins, another one contains gold plus silver coins, right? One of the pocket is opened at random and coin is drawn. So let us say any pocket has been chosen and from that one coin has been drawn. It has been found to be silver coin. Understood? The question is asking conditional probability. So they have found silver coin. So my dear students, please remember we have got silver coin, right? So silver coin come out from this or this. Clear? So there is silver coin for sure. We know that the bag had silver coin, so it can be this or this. This is totally ruled out, right? What is the probability that the other coin in the pocket is a gold coin? My dear students, if you look carefully, since we know that this bag had one silver coin, we have picked out that silver coin. So obviously we will rule out this thing. We will totally rule out this thing. Now what is remaining? If you pick this bag, so here silver plus silver is there, out of which one silver has been withdrawn. Here it is gold plus silver. So if this is the case, in that case this silver has been withdrawn. So my dear students, out of 2 you have to pick one, and you know that both are equally likely to be picked up, right? So that is why the probability will be 1 by 2, that is equal to 0.5. 0.5, or if represented in percentage terms, it will be 50%. Understood this thing? Is it clear? No need to apply conditional formatting and all those, conditional probability and all those, right? We can easily apply logic and solve this, right? So please try to apply your mind and try to find answers to these probability questions. Here are 2 questions for your practice. Yes. Please take screenshot quickly. Please take screenshot quickly. Blocks numbered 1 to 40 are mixed up and then a block is drawn at random. Find the probability that the block drawn has a number which is multiple of 5 or 7. So please try to handle this question. This will use the set theory related problem as well. So this will be numbers divisible by 5 plus numbers divisible by 7 minus numbers divisible by 35, right? So you have to find out all that and then you will be done. No, Tanmay, you should not do that because this is very clear. This is very clear. At the first instance, you should not do that. Why? Because this is very clear that we have got a silver coin. Understood? We have got a silver coin. That means this has been ruled out. This is not the case. Definitely this is not the case, right? Now there are just two bags. There are just two bags, right? Just two bags in front of you. Is it clear? So my dear students, please remember out of that which one was picked. So obviously there is chance that 50-50, right? 50-50. So now once we understand that, okay, this case has been eliminated, that will happen. Understood? Understood this thing? Is it clear? Okay. Now the second question is this one. A round archery target of diameter 1 meter is marked with 4 scoring regions from center outwards as blue, red, yellow and white. The radius of red band is 0.2 meters. The width of all remaining bands is equal. If archers throw arrow, if the archer throws an arrow towards the target, what is the probability that arrow fall in red region of the archery target? My dear students, this kind of question was asked. I still remember in UPSC one examination was there where they had talked about some area. So here also you have to find area. This question is just the extension of P by Q. So please try to solve it. This will be easy and fun to solve. Please try it out. Understood? Yes. So with that, I will end the session. I hope you have liked it. If you have really liked it, please like, share and subscribe to us and also comment below your queries, doubts and feedback. Thank you and have a great day.